Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and my name is Awal Simmer and you're watching Living with Kay. So just as a family, we have Shannon, Kennedy, Caleb and Melanie, who's her mom, and her and Kenny Colony in Rochester. She's outgoing, she's materialistic, and she's self-assured, and she's a bedrock as well. And she's really insecure. She doesn't want to have a baby right now. You should keep that in mind later. And she's business savvy and really loves painting and photography, and that's kind of her vibe. That is the vibe she's into. So she had a relationship with Aki, and they met in high school when he was on a program to Copperdale, and unfortunately the relationship did end. But she's currently with a lovely guy called Nathan Drake, and they met at a house party that they hosted last semester. He kind of loved at first sight. They went on the first date and they became official, and they started dating. So today we're just gonna go through what she has to do today. Right now she wants to eat and she's hurt her foot, and these are all of the courses. So she has 7 days left in university, and she's currently on a C grade, so she's really hoping she can pull those grades back up, but she's not. So she's getting a little bit hungry, and she does need to have a little smoke. And they've had more than one kiss, but they've kind of been together, Nathan and Kate. They've been together for quite a while, so about 6 months, 7 months at this point. However, you can see that right there. So with Brian, but Nathan is self-assured and book one thing in why is our brother calling us right now. And is an athlete. They have amazing compatibility, but she did have an affair, and she does perceive him as basic looking, but she's really interested in him. And there's the other guy, Brian. He's married, but Kate doesn't know she's married, but Brian is married, yeah. Because he was basic looking, but they have amazing compatibility. They did things out, and she really smitten with Brian. So Ken is done with school, so okay, we're not focusing on Kennedy, but we'll talk about Kennedy in a bit. So she's gonna go off to class, and we'll see you when she gets back. So we have Miranda Potter, and we have Ken. And so just a little bit about Ken. Ken is getting married to her university professor, but nobody knows that they are engaged and getting married. And she's in Foxbury as well, not Rochester. She is engaged to Aldo, and yeah, they kind of met last semester. They have amazing compatibility, but he is not Ken's type, and nobody knows why Ken is marrying him, because the personalities great but very different. Like, I didn't think about getting to know Maggie. I don't know who that is, but good luck. So our girl is back, and she's tired, and again, C grade is not gonna cut it for what she wants to do after university, so we need to get them grades up. And there's just been a lot. So she doesn't know that Brian has a wife. She also doesn't know that Brian has a newborn baby girl, and she has a lot of work to do with her relationship, as you can see. She's been with Aki, that didn't work out, and she's kind of gotten with Andy, who was also best friend with Brian, and that didn't also work out. So it's all kind of all up in the air at the minute. And like I said, she really likes Nathan, and Nathan kind of means a lot to her, because he's kind of the first guy who's going to show her what a true relationship is all about, even though it's only been for 7 months. And Brian is fun, he's exciting, and they are having this dip thing, but Brian is also married to a woman who's same age as him, and it's a bit of a tough situation, because she doesn't really know Brian that well, and she really wants to. She wants to get to know him, and she's kind of feeling all the bubbles of what to do. Should she tell Nathan about Brian, about their affair, and how she met Brian, right? So they met in a bar, and they got chatting, and one thing led to another, and they do what adults do, and they've been texting back and forth. And as you can see, yes, she's gonna take the test after they do the do. So she's not feeling very well. She's hurt her foot from going out clubbing, and she's just been feeling off since the day that she's been with Brian, which is about 2-3 weeks now. So fingers crossed. Let's see, is she she not? Oh god, that is really up close and personal in a business, isn't it? Yeah. Oh god, and she really needs to shave. Girl, you gotta shave them legs. Oh, she is pregnant. Kate is pregnant, eating for two, so she's gonna make some food because she's hungry, and she really needs to have some fun, and her energy's low. We'll go to our appointment later because she doesn't want to deal with this right now. She's unwanted child on the way from Woohoo, and as we said earlier, she doesn't want to have a baby right now. She's still in school, trying to get her grades and a degree and become an artist and own her own art museum, essentially, where she sells her own pieces and showcases her own pieces. So having a kid really isn't on the cards at the moment, and so we're just gonna have some lunch. I think she has like chickpea meatloaf. Yeah, excellent. She's really into that cooking nowadays, and she's really tired, but she still have a lot of work to do. And it's left day. Nathan didn't call and Brian didn't call, so that's interesting, isn't it? But we're gonna watch some TV for a little bit, and I think she's just gonna relax for the rest of the night. You know, just try and get her head in the right place and figure out what to do next. You know, just figure things out. So I'm just gonna put Ken to bed, because I am controlling both sisters, but the story is more about Kate, and Ken is more of a roommate. We have Miranda's room, and it's pretty basic because she's literally an NPC, but she's best friend with Kennedy. She's not really that close with Kate, but since they've been living together, things have become closer. So Ken is just relaxing and trying to get her fun back up. Kate gonna get her fun back up, and also get her hunger back up so she's not so hungry, and she's not really thinking about the baby. She really wants to move to Willow Creek for some odd reason, and she's feeling really, really inspired at the moment. So she's just gonna speak to her best friend Molly and Asha, probably one of the closest people to her who knows her true and true, and they've been together since high school. And Molly is living in Taratosa. She's living her journalistic dreams out there, kind of just, living life, and trying to call her and tell Molly everything about Brian, tell Molly about the pregnancy. It's an inconvenience. The pregnancy is an inconvenience for her because it's out of the relationship, and it's not with her official partner, it's not with Nathan, so that is causing a bit of stress, and she just doesn't know what to do. She's tired, and Molly's just saying, go to get back to bed, do your homework, and we'll talk about this tomorrow, and get through this semester as best as you can, because right now you're not thinking straight. And there's this Ken is doing really well in school. She's got a B+, she wants to be an actress, and she got some final exams, some term paper to submit, so she's pretty much on the track to graduate with an A+, or at least a B, a solid B. So that is good to see, and she's really excited. She's planning her wedding with Aldo, and like I said, ain't nobody understand why she's with that man. He's old, he's not a type, and they do have great communication, but that's about it. He's just, basic. He's a basic man, and the age difference, and she hasn't told her parents that she's with Aldo, and then the people who know is Caitlin, and Kate is actually really into Aldo because he finds Kate boring, and there's Davison, who kind of really is into Ken, but because we're on Ken, we're focusing on Ken, so yeah, really focusing on Ken at the moment. I know, right? Yeah, just a few people in that life. So we have Miranda, who's the best friends. We have Annabelle as well, and that's just about it. So we're gonna put Ken's gonna go. She needs to get a shower. She needs to get her fun up, and she just needs to figure out what she's gonna do today. I think she's gonna go to the gym. She's gonna go to the gym and enjoy the rest of her day because she's not working today. She's only working just so she can have experience in talking and getting her name out there as an actress, so it's not really a job for her. So she's gonna go to the gym because she loves going to the gym. She loves going to Pilates and yoga and working out. She's one of the girlies. She loves getting her nails done, whereas Kate is more very artistic. She's more of a homebody, and That's where the sisters do differ, but they are twins. So, but they have very, very different personality. And so we're just going to get Kate to wake up because she's really hungry. She needs to use the bathroom. And she's so depressed. And I can understand why for someone who doesn't want a baby. And I don't know what decision she will pick, and what decision do you guys think she'll go for? Should she keep the baby? Should she not keep the baby? And both decisions will really change her life and will really change kind of the trajectory of where her path is and where she sees herself going. Is she gonna be a stay-at-home mum and find a partner, get married, be a stay-at-home mum, or is she just gonna continue to be a career woman and try and get her career up? Because having a baby is a huge decision for her, and her head is all over the place. She hasn't told Nathan, she hasn't told her sister, she hasn't told her mum, and she's definitely not telling her father. And the reason why she hasn't kind of told anybody is because, as we said earlier in the episode, she had a boyfriend called Aki, and they got pregnant. And they made the decision not to have a baby at that time, and she told her mum, and her mum told her dad, which kind of was the downfall of their relationship. Not just the fact that she got pregnant and Aki kind of ghosted her for a bit, but her parents' disappointment was kind of one of the biggest turning point for her, because it really changed everything. That she disappointed her mum and she disappointed her dad, who kind of screamed at her, and she's got money sickness. God, she's really getting it for a party girl. She's really going through. She's really going through it. So she's just gonna come here and just put her guts in the sink, and she's gonna get ready for the day because she doesn't have any classes. 7 a.m. and she's up. She's never up this early. She's normally up this early. She's got class in the morning, but most of the days she's just not. So what we're going to do then, we're just gonna invite Nathan to come over, and she's just trying to give herself a pep talk. She's, like I said, her foot's hurt, and she's really trying to give herself a little clean up. Just be like, okay, it's gonna be a good day, it's gonna be nice, I'm not gonna worry about this, and Nathan and I are gonna be fine, and we're gonna move forward in life, and I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be really happy. So just to show you her funds, she is from a wealthy family. Her mum is a doctor and her dad is a politician. So she was given 85,000 simoleon as a going away kind of gift. That's like, look, you can here to get older, so I'm just gonna give you this amount of money to set yourself up, and you can pay for school, and you can pay for your university bills and things like that. So that's kind of what the money is for. So she's got 85, and Ken also has 85. They did put a lot of the money into the joint household just so they can pay the bills and things like that. So the house is owned by the parents. The Melody and Shannon own the property, and they're giving it to the daughters, kind of living there. So when they move out, Caleb would be coming to moving in there. So all the furniture in the house is owned by their mum and dad. And she's going on the phone to Molly again, just to discuss what they were talking about last night. And she's texted Nathan to come over because they need to talk. So she's just going to go speak to Miranda, because Miranda just got back from work early this morning, and just to ask her for advice and see what Miranda thinks. And Nathan is coming over, so we're just gonna talk about the festival, because there's flower festival, and she's so hungry. I really do need to get some food, so she's gonna just chit chat with Miranda and hey, just kind of like, hey girl, how's it going, how's work, how's class, what are you up to? And Nathan's here and he's upset. Oh god, I don't know why this keeps coming up. I shouldn't have any vampires in my game, but I do have vampires, so I need to find a way to stop making Sims vampires, because they're just, NPCs vampires. So let's just call them over, because I'll deal with that later. Hopefully there's a mod out there that can stop vampires being made. So she's literally eating what she had for dinner last night, like her leftovers. Which is chickpea, meatloaf and mash, and looks like baby broccoli on there, but with same food, you can never tell. So Ken's back from work, so I'm just gonna get all the other Sims to do stuff. So Ken's just gonna do her presentation. And why is Miranda here? So Miranda's a pick me girl. I have decided Miranda is a pick me girl. Because why is she trying to speak to Nathan? Like, girl, go away. So just do some affection with Nathan. So tell him how much I love him and how good he looks today. Nathan. So Kate is about 22. I say she's 22 and Nathan is like 25, 26. So there is kind of a bit of an age difference, but it's not as huge as Ken and Aldo. And Aldo is in like his late 30s and Ken is 22. Also, so the age gap is more acceptable for her parents. So she's just telling Nathan how much she loves him and just how much she cares about him. And she's trying to find a way to kind of announce that she, I don't know if her now she's pregnant from it. So we're just gonna get her to this is the love I wanted, and I hope we have forever. Oh no, poor, I'm about to break this man's heart. So she's just going to confess to cheating with Brian, Yasmin, and this is kind of her way of telling him, hey Nathan, I had an affair with this guy called Nathan, Nathan with this guy called Brian in the bar. It was a one night stand, it meant absolutely nothing. I really, really do love you and I want us to be together. However, I am pregnant. And Nathan's like, wait, what? You had an affair and now you're pregnant. It's like, what do you want me to do with that? Like, we've been together for 7 months, you know. This is a relationship I wanted to last, and now you're telling me you're pregnant. Like, this is not acceptable. Like, it's not acceptable. And she's like, but you know, we've only been together for 7 months. I don't know if you have kids anywhere. And Nathan's like, are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me right now, Kate? What kids do I have? You know everything about me. You know about my parents. You know about my family. Why would I have any children? And you've completely ruined this relationship. I can't see myself being with you. I can't see myself being a father to a kid that I'm not the father of. Like, what if Nathan wants to... Brian wants to be in the picture. I don't know if I can deal with that. I don't know if I can have Brian in the picture. Like, it's not some random guy. This is a guy you're still speaking to. Are you still speaking to him? She's like, she is saying yes. I am still speaking to Brian. We haven't really made any decision about the kids. I haven't really told him that I am pregnant. And he's asking, what do you know about Brian? Like, you ruined our whole relationship for this guy, and she's trying to beg for his forgiveness. I don't know how to take baseball, and she's trying to be affectionate and trying to explain the situation to him through consequences. So, straighten up your from criticism. Yeah, Nathan is criticizing her a bit, you know. And he's like, I don't know. He's looking like her. I can't do this. I honestly can't be around you right now because your actions is not what I expected of you. You've disappointed me. And she's like, well, if you're so disappointed, then leave. You know, she's trying to make excuse saying this. We never made this relationship official. We're not really official. And he's like, what are you saying? You're my girlfriend. We are official. How more official do you want me to be? Like, I'm not gonna put a ring on it after 7 months like Alja did, because that's not gonna happen. And he's like, if you want to go Nathan, you don't have to be around. And he's like, fine, I'll go, but I'm not gonna come back when you're alone. And she's cold, and she's getting bored of this conversation. She's trying to find a way to end it, and Nathan just kept going and going about how she cheated, and she doesn't want to listen. She doesn't want to hear it. She's not interested. She's just in the bathroom, stressed. And Miranda is here again. I swear, Miranda is into our leftovers. You know, she's a pick-me girl, and she really needs to be. And Nathan, when she came out of the bathroom, she's gonna cheat the platter up. And when she came out of the bathroom, Nathan's like, I can't speak to you. I'm not gonna have another argument with you. And she wants to ask him to be friends because they've lost friendship, they've lost their, romantic bond, and she's kind of like, I've had enough. And Ken is kind of listening to everything like, my sister's pregnant and I'm just finding out about this, like, what is going on? And she does have the baby on her mind. Like, she's really thinking about the baby, and she's going to, I think she's going to announce it to her sister officially and just say, hey, I'm pregnant. I love the family kiss. And she's just telling her sister, and oh my god, Ken is so excited for this baby. And Ken, well, she wants to watch TV, but she's really excited. She's thinking, oh, that's what I want to be. And she's so excited about her friend. I said about her sister having a baby, and she's a little bit dazed because it's like,
you threw
you're
having
a baby. And who's the father? She's like, Brian. She's like, who the hell is Brian? Because no one knows about Brian. And she's just going to telling Ken, Kate's telling Ken about the whole story of how she met Brian and what she's going to do. And Ken is just like, look, I'll support you in whatever decision you decide, you know. If you want to keep this baby, and if you don't want to keep the baby, I'll always be here for you. You're my sister. And she's like, as long as you're wearing my bridesmaid dress, then you're absolutely good at my dress. And Ken's just reminding her, like, you also need to tell mum and dad, especially mum, first of all, and it's gonna be fine. You know, we're gonna tell mum together, and I'm gonna be there with you every step of the way of this pregnancy, and we got this, we can do this. And just in Kate, it's just like, of course I'll be there, baby or not baby, I'll be at your wedding, I'll be your Sim of Honor. And yeah, as long as I have your support, I don't need anything else in the situation. And thank you so much for not being, you know, upset with me, and I just love you so much. I appreciate you as a sister, and she's feeling so much better about telling Karen about the pregnancy, but in her mind she's still wondering, what should she do? Like, what is the way out of this situation? Like, she really wants to keep this baby in a way, but she also doesn't want to keep this baby. So let me know what you think in the next, what her decision should be. Should she keep the baby or should she not? And should she tell her mum about the situation, knowing it will get back to her dad? Well, I'll see you in the next video, and we'll see what Kate decides. Have a lovely day. Kisses. Bye.